Anions, understanding negative ions. In this lesson, we'll explore one of the fundamental concepts in atomic structure. Anions, which are negatively charged ions formed when atoms gain electrons. An anion is an atom or molecule that has gained one or more electrons, giving it a negative charge. The word anion comes from the Greek word meaning going up, referring to how these negatively charged particles move toward the positive electrode in electrical experiments. Let's understand how anions form. A neutral atom has equal numbers of protons and electrons, giving it a net charge of 0. When this atom gains one or more electrons, it now has more electrons than protons. This imbalance creates an anion with a net negative charge. Here's a real example. Chlorine plus electron yields chloride ion. A chlorine atom gains one electron to become a chloride ion. The chlorine atom, which is neutral, accepts an additional electron from its surroundings. This extra electron gives it a negative charge, transforming it into the chloride anion. Why do anions have a negative charge? The answer lies in the nature of electrons. Electrons carry a negative charge. When an atom gains electrons, it's adding more negative charges to itself. Since there are now more electrons than protons, and protons carry positive charges, the atom has a net negative charge, making it a negatively charged ion. Let's look at some common anions you'll encounter frequently. Fluoride, written as F-, forms when fluorine gains one electron. Chloride, Cl-, forms when chlorine gains one electron. Oxide, O2-, forms when oxygen gains 2 electrons. Sulfide, S2-, forms when sulfur gains 2 electrons. Notice that the number in the superscript tells you how many electrons were gained. There's a simple rule for naming anions. Single-atom anions, also called monatomic anions, end in the suffix -ide. For example, when chlorine becomes an anion, we call it chloride. When oxygen becomes an anion, we call it oxide. Simply take the element's name, drop the ending, and add -ide to show it's now a negatively charged ion. Let's review the key points. Anions are negatively charged ions. They're formed by gaining electrons, and they're essential in chemical bonding, particularly in forming ionic compounds. Understanding anions is crucial for grasping how atoms interact and combine to create the substances around us.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.